This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening, everyone. The last class, I taught you that how to create the folder and what is the folder, why we need to create the folder, what is the hierarchy, how to create the hierarchy. After creating the hierarchy, how to insert the means how to insert the fields, all these things I showed that one, right? Then we were creating the tables also. Okay, in the first step, so we downloaded the data set in the Tableau. After download the Tableau, we downloaded data set. Using the data set, we import the data. We using the data set, we created some of chart. All these things we created. One second, let me share my screen. This is our data. Open the Tableau. All these things. This is our Tableau. Tableau. See, we imported the data set. So the data set name is Amazing Mart. We imported. After that, I given some of introduction, all these things. What is the means this about these symbols, logos, all these things. I showed that one. After that, so how to create how to import the chart. So how to add the values, all these things in the visualization. How to create the visualizations. After that, how to create the folder in the Tableau. So, and what is the hierarchy? So then how to create the hierarchy? In the hierarchy, how to add the fields, and inside of the folder also how to add the fields. All these options we showed. Only this much I taught in the last 4 classes. Only so how to download the Tableau and import the data set. Using the data set, we created 3 chart: horizontal bar chart, pie chart, and one of the information, means this is also bar chart only. So horizontal bar chart, we created this one. And how to create the folder and how to create the hierarchy, all these options I showed. This much we done, ma Shalini, in the last class. Okay. In that, any doubt, any confusions is there? Okay, so next options, after create this horizontal bar chart, pie chart, and what is the presenter view, what's the entire view. So standard view, this is the fit width, how it's going to display in our screen. The pie chart, how to change the uh, title name, title for this sheet title, how to change all these options I showed. But now in this pie chart, I want to increase little bit of this font sizes. I want to increase. How to increase the font sizes actually? See, this the default option is going to display. See, if I select the horizontal bar also, these font sizes very small is showing here. Suppose if I want to increase the font sizes, how to increase this one? Select any chart. After that, in the here in the format tab, click on that format tab to increase the font sizes. We have option in format tab. Click on that format tab. Here font option is there. Click on that font. So now different options we got here. So this one worksheet, in this particular worksheet, select this option. This the worksheet colors. If you want to change, we can change the colors options also. Here headers, all these headers if you want to change. For example, I'm going to select here any one of the colors I change. See now font color, it's changed blue as a blue. If I want to select the red, see that font color has changed. If you want to change the font color, so we have to go to format tab. Click on that font option. If I select the font option, format font details, it will come in that. Okay, here worksheet means in this particular worksheet I changed the colors option. Tableau book, click on that, select any one of the font colors and these things. So increase the font sizes. If you want to increase, we can increase the font sizes. Entire worksheet workbook, it's going to change. Here also it has changed. Say now if I click on that horizontal bar, here small only, that font size default option only is there, because I selected here worksheet option. That's why in this particular sheet only that font going to change, increase the option. This the font increased option. If I want to increase the font size in our chart, go to format option, click on that font, then we can increase the font sizes. This the font sizes. Colors if you want to change, we can change. Bold if you want to give the bold, italic, underline, all these options so we have in that. Like this we can change the information. Okay, so header, this is for header. If you want to change the headers colors, all these things, see it's going to change. See, okay, once again. We selected worksheet, no, so that's why the header, if I change the colors, or else here options changed. Here we can change for header any colors, anything which color you want, we can change the colors, all these options so we can change. So this is for font option. Close this one. Normal options it will come. So normal means that is a sidebar information, it's going to display. Dimension and measures options going to display. And one more option, say in that also, if you want to change, go to format, we can change the font color, all these things we can change. This bar colors also if you want to change, we can change the bar colors, which one you want we can. In that outside border, if you want to apply for particular chart, we can select the colors options, which color you want we can select. Outside borders, click on that border options. Here automatic border colors is going to display. See now outside border colors, that option is going to display for us. Which color you want, we can select the border colors, all these things we can change. So this the informations we have in that. All these are border colors we can. Next options, in that last class I showed that one how to create the hierarchy. What is the uses of hierarchy I showed. But in that tableau, in that data set, we have one default hierarchy options we have. That is the order, means country we created hierarchies, all these things. See now I'm going to remove all the options. Let me repeat one more time. See now for this country, see product hierarchy, all these things. See location hierarchy also we created. Click on that drop down button. Let me see now here location details option is there. If I click on that, this the folder. So inside of folder all these options, click on the drop down button for location. Locate means a hierarchy option. So for that I renamed as location hierarchy also. Click on that drop down button. All these options we inserted. All these fields we inserted inside of the hierarchy. So if I drag and drop here, automatically first country, inside of that country, one plus symbol it will come. If I click on that, next region options, after that it's going to like expand options it will come. This is location hierarchy. Manually we created yesterday, two hierarchies we created in the last class, but here default options in the order date we have default hierarchy options for we have in the order date. If I drag and drop, automatically it will come. So let me see that. I will show you. See now, select the order date, drag and drop into the rows. See now, we got that. Expand button means hierarchy plus symbol options we got. Year wise, that what is the total sales, it's going to display like a year wise, it's going to display to us. Okay, now if I click on that, this is the sales amount. If you want to drag the sales amount year wise, if you want to see the sales, drag the sales into the column. Whenever we are going to drag the sales amount in the column, it's going to display as a visual wise, chart wise, it's going to display to us. Okay, so here, say now this the year wise, whatever sales we done, that information 2013, this the value, then 2012, this one 2011, this is the 2014, that value it's going to display. But now I want to see that quarterly wise, I want to see the information. If I want to see that quarterly wise, how to see that? Click on that plus symbol. Now see, we got that quarterly wise. 2021 quarterly wise, what is the sales? This is the first quarter. See now, this is the second one, this is the third quarter, this is the fourth one. Again see 2012, this is the quarterly wise. So quarter 1 2012, this is the value, and this one quarterly 2 2012, this is the value. Like this quarterly wise, that information it's going to display. Year, and so which year of order date in that year, this the quarterly wise sales. This is okay, but now when we are going to select the year wise, quarterly wise, see all these options charts is going to activated. This one, all the automatically it's selected like that here. So this is we call as a line chart. This options called as, this chart called as a line chart. Now if I want to see that monthly wise transaction, I want to see. If you want to see the monthly wise transaction, again click on that plus symbol. Monthly wise information is going to display. See now, this is the year, in the particular 4 quarters, in that particular month transaction is going to display. It's the 2012. See now, entire information is going to display to us. Lines, if you want to line colors, all these things, if you want to change, click on that. We can change the line colors also. See, like these options it will come. Which colors you want, we can change. See, these kind of options it will come to us. All these are the information so we have. Understood? So this is hierarchies. Now that is okay. Now I want to know that day wise, if I want to see the information, so how we distributed, how we exported, day wise what is the amount, this the monthly wise we have in the information, quarterly wise, year wise, day wise also if you want to see that, click on that plus symbol. So day wise, this is the day wise the transaction it's going to display to us. Now scroll this one here. All these are the information. See, if you want, we can change the chart, all these things, visuals we can change. If you want to click on that, it's going to change. Like this option is going to display. Day wise, see here, day wise information. If I click on that, so this is the information. So we have that. Okay, now when we are going to select this option, see column wise automatically it has changed the information. Now sales, it came in the row wise is showing here. In the columns order date quarterly wise it's going to display. Suppose if I change the details fields, if I change, drag here, this one sales, I don't want this now, sales, click on that. See now I want to minus all the information. This is the quarterly wise. Now drag and drop into the sales, drag and drop into the columns. Now these kind of options it will come. Quarterly wise if you want to see, we can select the quarterly wise also. Monthly wise if you want to see the informations, we can select the monthly wise, the day wise, all the informations it will come to us. If I click on that minus symbol, automatically it's going to close. See, these kind of options we got. Understood? This is the day wise, all the information is going to display. Again drag and drop into the sales, into the labels option, text option, that values it's going to display there only. This kind of options it will come. Okay, so this is the this is we called as a hierarchies. These kind of options we called as a hierarchies. Same hierarchies we used, here I am going to change, rename, I want to rename. Okay, one more sheet I am going to add. Click on that. So if you want to add the one more sheet, already we created manually for categories. For hierarchies we created for category in the product hierarchy. Click on this drop down button, drag the category into the rows. See now category wise that information it's going to display for us. So now I want to see that category wise what is my sales. If you want, we can drag the profit also. So we can drag and drag the sales into the column wise. See now these kind of options we got them. Now click on that category, subcategory wise. If you want to see the sales, click on that. This is the subcategory wise. See, all these are the subcategory information. These are the options we have in that. Okay, so then here subcategory, drag and drop into, one second, I don't want this one. Now see category, all these are category, this one subcategory information is going to display. So click on that here in the plus symbol. Now product name, all these are the product information it's going to display. Okay, like this we can select. Suppose if I don't want this product name, click on that minus symbol, this product name it's going to hide. See, only the category subcategory. Now category information I have, subcategory information also I have. After that if I drag the segment, drag and drop into the segment information, see that is the entire information it will come. Segment consumer, corporate, office supplies, this is subcategory. So this subcategory we exported in this particular segment. For consumer how much we exported, so that information is going to display. See now furniture for corporate, this furniture for office supplies. Information, sales information, if you want to see that, drag and drop into the labels. Okay, if I want to change the font color, go to format options, click on that font, click on that font. Here we can change the font colors, all these things so we can change. See, like these options it will come. Understood? All these are the informations we have. Based on that our requirement, we can select the colors, designs, all these things so we can select. If you want to increase the font size, everything we can increase the font sizes. Okay, so this one hierarchy 2, product hierarchy I am going to rename. So here double click on that for heading, remove that. If you want to change the font style, we can change the font style also. Select this one, select change the font style and thing. So that is information. If you want to increase the font size little bit, we can increase. Font color, if you want to change, we can change the font colors also. Okay, see now automatically it's going to create like this is the uses of hierarchies inside of this option. So if you want to continuously, if you want to import some of informations, we are going to use a hierarchies options we are going to use. Understood? Okay, next here table. How to use the table? Click on that new sheet. New sheet means click on that new worksheet. So here if I click on that new worksheet, I want to create one table. How to create the table? So here first in the table I want to, let me see that, I want to see that information ship mode, so ship data when we done, so what are the product we exported, all the information. If you want to see that in the column, so I'm in the rows order date, or else I am going to drag ship mode. Let me see that how the details is going to display. Ship mode in the rows. This is the ship mode. See, economy, economy plus. So all these are the priority immediate. This is the ship mode information. So we have that. So here, drag the sales into the columns. Into the columns. This kind of chart we got. Okay, so here suppose I don't want to see that shipment mode, we can drag the here ship mode options is there, so or else we can drag the, if I don't want this sales information also, drag the category. Let me see that, drag the category into the column. See, category wise that information means that information is going to display. Category, what is the category? Sales values I want to display, no? After that, drag the sales into the category in the column. It's going to display the information. See, all these are furniture information, all these are office supplies, all these are technology information. Because if it is a very complicated data, when we have very huge data, that time to understand easily we are going to use the Tableau. Why means in the other option in the Power BI everything we can create only one dashboard we can create, but in the Tableau we can create multiple dashboards we can create in the Tableau. So I will show you how to create the multiple dashboard, what is the dashboard, how to create a dashboard story also information we have here. See, if I click on that new dashboard, to create the dashboard, here we are going to use new dashboard. If I have the huge data, so more than 10 charts visualizations we created, but we can't place in that, we can't arrange all the 10 charts also in one dashboard. That time we can create multiple dashboard also using the dashboard story. See here, dashboard story options we have in, means new story options is there. New story is nothing but multiple dashboards we can import one sheet to another sheet, we can give some of connections we can give in that. That is we call as a new story option. So we have this the dashboard. Just now, because if I want to create that dashboard, we need the visualization, right? That visualizations we are creating now. Okay, so this is the option, see like this. So actually in the Tableau, so if it is a very complicated data or if it is very huge data, if it is to understand very easily, we are going to use it Tableau, because in that multiple dashboards we can create in the Tableau also. Okay, so now category and sales I imported. So this the options we have, or else if I don't want this one, so drag and drop into that. So all these things I'm going to drag and drop. I don't want this one, or else click on the drop down button, so click on that remove option. Okay, ship mode I am going to drag into the ship mode in the column option. Let me see that. Okay. Category. Where is my category? Drag and drop into the category in the ship mode category. See now category. What is the ship mode details we have, and segment also I am going to drag. Segment, drag and drop into the, where is that? I didn't drop properly. See now, drag and drop. See, that's the options. Category wise, so what are the segment? So what are the segment means how much sales we done. All these options we can. Now I want to see that all these are ABC like this is going to display. It's not going to display the values. All these things is not going to display. That's why drag and drop into the sales into the, here also we can drag and drop, or else here also we can drag and drop. Here if I place, see now these kind of options we got. Economy plus, immediate priority. All the information is going to display to us. This is, we can drag and drop into the table also, or else in the text box also. Now see, one more time I will show you that. Once if you insert the information, it's going to display like a table wise. If I drag the category into the column, it's going to display chart wise, visual wise, it's going to display to us. Okay, so that's why I don't want to display as a visual wise. I want to uh, create as a table wise. Okay, so that's why what I'm going to do, that sales into the text option, or else here also we can drag options also. Click on the text, same information it's going to display. Okay, so all these options we have in that. For example, I don't want this segment, remove that segment, drag and drop here. See now only the category. So ship mode, economy plus, immediate priority, all these information is going to display. If I want to display the, see the segment wise, drag and drop into the segment. See which kind of product for whom we exported the product. We exported consumer, corporate, head office. All these are the product we exported. Like this option is going to display. It's okay. Now I want to see that category wise also. Drag and drop into the category, subcategory into that row wise also. See now category wise, this is the segment, this is the category, segment options, subcategory. All these are the ship mode options going to display to us. And we can drag here, increase the column width also. Every time we can't increase the column width, right? That's why click on that here. This is the standard fit width. See that table, it's going to display like that. Again click on that fit height. That's the fit height options, or else click on that entire view. That information is going to display. I- that information is going to display like that option. See now all these are informations it will come. So this is the normal option, standard, that's the normal options it will come to us. This is the table. Once if you select the table options, pie chart we can use in the subcategory wise. If you want to see the, sorry, category wise we can, if I want to see that sales, we can drag and drop in the category and sales, or else segment sales also we can do that. Okay, see now we used here category wise, I used here category wise, I selected category wise. If I want to see that sales amount, we can drag and drop into the category wise also we can. Subcategory wise also we can select for pie chart. Okay, yeah. Now this is the table. This is we called as a table. Click on that show me options. Here, see now, all these are options, it's activated. If you want, we can select this one, it's going to change. If I want to click on that, this is the table colors, all these options going to change to us. Okay, so this is the information so we have in that. This is we called as a table. See now, if I click on that, text tables, all these called as a text table. See now, here text tables. If I place the cursor in the below, here it's showing here. See now, if I place the cursor, this is the option text tables. This is we called as a text tables. Understood? uh, I will give you 5 minutes. You can try all these tables and product hierarchy. You can try. If you got any confusions, doubts, anything, message me or else put it in the chat box. Try it once. Whatever I have taught, all these charts, let me know. See, drag and drop the fields like this. We can automatically the table text tables it will come. You have to create product hierarchy and table. This the text tables. No, I am going to rename text table product hierarchy. Any one hierarchy, even if it is a location hierarchy also okay, product hierarchy also okay, or date hierarchy also okay. One two charts you have to one using the hierarchies and text tables you can. If I don't want this segment, we can remove the segment also, or else if I don't want subcategory, drag and drop here, so only the subcategory wise it will come. Drag the segment into the row wise, automatically these kind of options it will come. This is text table. This is we call as a text table. For this one more dimensions we can drag, means subcategory we can drag and drop. One measures means we selected here ship mode, so profit sales also we can drag and drop like this. These kind of options going to display to us. However we created like this also we can create whatever field I drag and drop here, same field you can drag and drop, automatically you will get this kind of text table you will get. Done or still creating? Please reply me. Done. Okay, no doubts, nothing. Yes, everyone created hierarchy and tables. Please reply me in the chat box. Still doing? Any four members completed, that's it, huh? What about others? See, if you got any confusions, any doubts, ask me. See, if you respond, then only I will know whether you understood or not all these things. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Mm. So this is created. We called as a text tables. Text tables means here. This is we call as a text table option. So we have in that. All these are the options we have. That is okay. Now one more. Let me continue the chart. See here. One more bar chart I want to create. What is the bar chart? Means I will show you that already we created horizontal bar chart. So let me see that one more option. So what is that options? See here, sales into the column in the rows. Uh, okay, region into the rows option. This kind of options we got. Okay, so in that, click on that fit width, fit height. See this kind of option, entire view. This kind of options so we got like this we can create whenever we are going to giving the presentation mode. At that time we are going to use the entire view options only. So I am going to select standard mode here, or else I don't want to see as a uh, region wise. Category wise also we can drag and drop, or category wise it will come. Drag the regions, select the category into the rows option. See now the column cells. Now see, categorize that information is going to display. Normally this chart we called as a, if you want to change, I am going to change the colors, all these things we are going to change. So if you want to color opacity, all these things, or more colors, if you want to select any one of the colors options, we can okay like this options it will come. Big screen. Like this options it will come. See whatever we added, that color screen is going to display to us. So this is bar chart. What is the difference in that? See, let me see that this is we called as a bar chart. Category wise sales we done. So that's why I'm going to select here bar chart. I'm going to rename bar chart. Next option, same chart I'm going to take and duplicate, copy and paste. See now, right click on that chart, right click, duplicate. Here option is a duplicate. See, automatically one more duplicate options we got in that. So remove that. In the column, example, column, I am going to drag and drop region into the column. In the rows, I don't want category. I'm going to drag and drop into the cells. What will happen? How it's going to display? See that information so we got. This is the column chart. Okay. So here this is we call as a column chart. So if we want to change the colors, all these things, we can change the colors options using this option. All these are the options we have in that. Click on that. This kind of chart we are going to get. Okay, so this is column chart. Rename this one. If you want to increase the font size, all these things for these font sizes, go to format. We can select the font options also. Here, column chart. Okay, now new sheet. Now one more got it? Any confusions is there in the bar chart and column chart? So if you want, here we can swap the information also. We can swap. Click on that. Like this options it will come. So this is the information. Ascending and descending. See, like this options it will come. Ascending and descending. See, swap options. In that swap also we can select the ascending and descending information. See, if I don't want this chart, if you want to clear, so I done some of mistakes, all these things, I don't want this one. If you want to clear, go to here, clear sheet. Here we can select the clear sheet also. And one more chart I am going to create. Create a chart with the bifurcation. So how to create all these things, more than 3 categories or more than 3 option, using the more than 3 categories or using more than 3 options, we are going to create a chart. Automatically it's going to take a bifurcation. See, now here in that cells in columns, see, now I am going to drag into the cells into the columns options, drag and drop here. In that ship mode, where is my ship mode? Drag and drop into the ship mode option. See, now see, now if I want to drag the segment, drag the segment into the rows, it's going to display like this. See, now this kind of option is going to display. It will display as a part wise, it's going to display. But I don't want to display like this. I want to display all the segment in the uh, single bar, single itself, all the options. That means consumer, corporate, office, all the informations I want to display in the single bar only. Separately I don't want to display. That's why, so instead of putting the row option, instead of that, drag the segment into the column, drag the segment into the into the color option, drag the, I don't want this one segment, drag and drop here. Now drag the segment into the color option, drag and drop. See, automatically we got. If I place the cursor, all these are the home appliance, economy, this one economy, this one, see, office supplies, economy plus. So this is the economy plus. Like this options is going to display. Understood? Automatically that, suppose if I didn't, see, this kind of chart it will come. So not this one here. If I drag the here segment, drag the segment where it is drag the segment into the rows. See, this kind of information is going to display. But I don't want to display this kind of information. See, in the economy, it's going to display 3 bars. But I don't want like this. All 3 segments I want to display in single bar itself only. That time, drag and I don't want here segment. Remove that. Again, drag the segment into the colors option. See, now click on that. Automatically we got that information. Okay, this one we called as a, so if I place the cursor, that information is going to display for us. So this the, if I click on that, see here horizontal bar options it will come. Okay, we can edit the colors also. If you I don't want this one, if you want to edit, we can edit the colors also. Segment, in that drop down button, edit color. So in that so here segment, click on that, edit color. Already I showed that colors, all these things. If I don't want these colors, we can edit. If I want this one, the red, green if you want to display, we can select the green option is going to display to us. Or else click on this edit colors, edit colors, change the colors options here. So many colors options we have in that. If I don't want this blue, we can change. If I don't want this corporate, if you want to change the yellow, we can change. This one, if you want to change the red, we can change. So then click on OK. See, automatically the colors is going to change. This is we called as a stacked bar chart. So if you want, we can swap the information also. Click on that here. See now all the information. In the show me options, see. Now all these are the options. Stacked bar chart. This is we called as a stacked bar chart. This one. Right click on that. So rename. Stacked bar chart. Understood? You have to try all these charts. Bar chart, column chart, tracked, stacked bar chart. Not tagged, stacked. I will give you 5 minutes. You have to create all these threes. You have to create. Because when we are going to create the dashboard, from here only we can drag and drop. By dropping the visualizations, we are going to create a dashboard options. Any doubt is there? No doubts, nothing? Okay, then create. So that means I will give you 5 minutes. You can try all these three charts. Have you all trying all these three charts? Please reply me yes or no. Did you create all these charts? Go to Google to download the data set. Go to Google. So then kaggle.com website we have to download. Open the kaggle.com website. Then click on that. One second, wait. First time it's going to ask you how to log in. Then only this kind of page it's going to open. Here, click on first time when we are going to open the kaggle.com website, it's going to ask all the information, first name, last name. So then is that organization, which kind of contact number, mail id, everything it's going to ask, must and should we have to give. Then click on the data set. Here we have to select a new data set, or here we have to select the amazing mark data set. We have to see here it's there. If I click on that, see Amazon sales data set option is there. Click on that, download. That's it. So that is the option. So only this much option. So we have to download the data sets. Click on that. All data sets means all data sets is going to display. In that, if you want sales data set, all these are sales data set options is there. Select, click on that sales data set options, then download. That's it. So if I select any one of the options, sorry, go back. Data set. Cars data set, select this one. If I click on that, here download option is there. We can select like this. We have the amazing mark data set also, it's available. Select the first, we have to log in. Then that options it will come. Click on that download. That entire data set it's going to download to you. So in this Kaggle website, we have to log in. Okay, data sets option. So all these are the data sets options only. Weekly assignment. So whatever we are going, because in that so that audios also we have everything, we are going to recording details we have, no, you can practice that one. So here whatever I am going to taught, I am going to teach that one, you have to practice. Okay, yeah. Weekly assignment we don't have anything. Next options in that, yeah, click on that. Next, this is we called as a stacked bar chart option. So if you want to swap, we can swap the information also. This kind of options it will come. See now if I place the cursor, office, home office, economy, sales, this much we done, corporate, segment that is the corporate. So this the economy, see this also consumer economy. So economy plus, this is the information so we have in that consumer, corporate, and office supply. See, like these options it's going to display to us. So here height, width, see these kind of options it will come. Entire view options, if you want we can select a fit height. So then width options and standard options, this is the standard options it will come. See, so many charts, informations, everything we created here. Select the first chart, go to presenter mode. This is we called as a presentation mode or presenter mode. Click on that. Next chart, automatically it's going to display. When you are going to give the presentation, all these things, we can give the informations. See now, all these we created the chart information. All the chart we created. Product hierarchy, this is also hierarchies. This is the stacked bar chart, pie chart, horizontal bar chart. Escape, so escape options. Understood? Next, one more options means in that click on that new worksheet. Click on that new worksheet. I selected the new worksheet. So rename the sheet as a table like this. We can later we can rename. So now category wise sales and category and segment wise sales. If you want to see that, what is my profit? If you want to see that sales and profit both also, if you want to see also, we can select it. How to see that option sales and profit in the table wise? Example, category into the okay, drag and drop into the category in column, and segment also I am going to drag. Let me see that how it's going to display, where it is okay, segment, drag and drop. Now see, this the segment wise, this the category and segment. Okay, so this the segment, this the categories, all these options categories. In the row, shift mode I am going to drag and drop. Okay, it's going to only the text abc like it's going to display. We knows very well about that. We have to drag the sales or profit into the text option, or else directly we can drag and drop into the particular abc text. Okay, so here I'm going to drag the sales into the text option. This is my sales, but I want to see that profit also, or I don't want to see that sales, all these things. Remove the sales, drag the profit on the text, or else in that particular table. All these are my profit. The particular options we got minus options also, we got loss, that's why it's going to display with the minus option. Okay, so this is the option. So click on that here, swap row, like these options it will come. All these are segment, so this is my profit. See now, category, this is the segment. All the, if I place the cursor, see now all these the economic profit. Economic profit. If you want, if I don't want this profit, drag and drop here, sales into the text option. See, same options we got. Okay, now we can change the colors, designs, table colors, all these things we can change. Click on that, we can change the colors options also. Like this we can change. Based on that colors means highest color, that total amount is going to display to us. If you want to change, we can change the informations, edit color, or else here also option is that edit color. So if it is a light color is a lowest color, this is the highest color. If you want to change that colors, all these things, click on that, edit colors. I want to highlight the colors. Click on that, green to gold, this one. Okay, if it is a lowest color, it's going to display gold. Highest color, it's going to display yellow. Okay, see now, this is the informations we are going to get. Click on that, entire view also, how it's going to display. this my entire view options it will come. Or else click on that fit width and fit height, or else in that standard, this is the standard view. Okay, so this is the table options, one of the simple table options we have in that. Next, one more options, this is the table, no, I want to rename for that. Already we have table, correct? So that's why I'm not going to rename for this. One more options we are going to call as a side by side chart. What is that side by side chart? This one, see, side by side bar chart. What is the side by side bar chart? If I don't want this particular table, if you want to clear, click on that clear chart. Click on that, it's going to clear the chart. Now, clustered chart, side by side chart, side by side chart. See now, if I place the cursor, side by side bar chart. How to create this one? What is the side by side means? For example, uh, let me say that sales into the column. In the row, which one we have to? Okay, category. After that, subcategory options I taken. Like this, we have the option. See now, here apply the chart colors using the color options also. So we can apply the chart colors. Here we can apply the colors, which one you want, we can apply the colors also. For this, we can apply the borders. Already we knows very well about that, to apply the border colors, all these things we can apply. Or else if you don't want, remove that options also. And rename as a clustered bar chart. Instead of that creating one more chart, we can take a duplicate also. Same options, we can take a duplicate chart also, duplicate and swap it. If I click on that swap, see this kind of options it will come. Already we created this chart also, we created. Correct? So now, once if you swap these options, I don't want to display subcategory, drag and drop here. So then drag the profit into the sales information. Sorry, profit into the sales. This kind of options is going to display for us. But this is the now see, this one sales information, this is the profit information. But I don't want to display this kind of separately sales and profit, separate chart I don't want to display. That time we can select the side by side bar chart. Click on that, see side by side bar chart options we got. All these, see how I want to little bit, I want to increase the font sizes. Go to format option, click on that format font option. See here, in this particular worksheet I am going to increase little bit, I am going to increase the font sizes. Bold if you want, we can give colors, if you want we can give the colors also. Bold, select the bold text, it will come. See now how nicely it's going to display clearly. This is the profit, this is the sales. This is office supplies profit, this is the sales. Office supplies profit, this is the sales. See, this is the sales information, this is profit information, this sales information, profit. Like these options, for this category wise, the details it's going to display. Swap it, so that is the options, it will come like that. However you want, we can ascending order, descending order, if you want to display we can select the ascending and descending options also. Okay, so if you want to display the values also, here in the tooltip it's going to display furniture sales amount this much, but profit and sales values if you want to display, so drag the sales and profit into the label. Drag and drop into the option. See, now it's going to display. This is the profit, this is the sales. Profit and sales. Profit and sales. Both also options is going to display. Okay, if I don't want this one, we can remove that. Only the sales information if you want to. So this kind of options it will come. I don't want profit and sales. normal options only it will. Now here only the sales information is there. Drag and drop into the profit. Select the side by side bar chart. This kind of options it will come. This is we called as a side by side bar chart. Rename it. Please try this chart also. Side by side bar chart. You have to rename for that also. When we are going to create the side by side bar chart, so in the same place we can see profit and sales. That means in the same place we can say we can see the profit and sales amount we can see in that. We can duplicate this one also. Right click, duplicate, click on the duplicate value, swap it. So we swapped that information, change the colors, all these things. Here profit, see all the profit it's going to display blue color, all the sales it's going to display or orange color. Click on that, we can edit the information. So here I want to change the side by side column chart. Side by side column chart. This one side by side bar chart. We can change the colors. Go to, click on that, edit color. We can change the colors information also we can change. If you want more color, click on that, select any one of the colors. It's going to change here, or else if you don't want this combination, we can select this combination also. If I want to select the profit, this color, sales, if you want to select a dark blue, then click on OK. See, this kind of options it's going to display. Or opposite color, if you want to select, click on that. For example, profit. Um, Click on that. See, this kind of options it will come. This is side by side bar chart options. Try it. Try it. If you create all this chart, then only we can create the dashboard options also. It should be perfect. Is that Sobia?
15 ಪ್ರಜನ 15 16 17 ಅದೇ ವರಮಹಾಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ
15, 16, 17 ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸೋಬಿಯಾ. ಅಮ್ಮ, then who is that? Sorry. Um, okay, ma, okay, okay. Attendance, they put it in the group, I think. You can check it in the that Tableau group, I think. Once I will confirm that, and I will inform where you have to check that attendance. I will tell. Okay. How to change the font size of the value? That means font size of the value here in that. First, go to format option. Click on that format. Here font option. Click on that format. Here we can change worksheet. In this particular worksheet, we can change the font sizes. Say now here in the click on the Tableau book, select the font size. Say it's going to change, ma. See, like this we can change the font sizes. We can change. Go to format. Of that font option, here in the worksheet options, click on that. Here we can change the font size, font color, and font style. Bold, italic, underline, whatever you want, we can change. Understood? Any doubt? It was Dikshita. Okay, ma, okay. Any confusions, doubt, anything is there? Okay, okay. Any doubts? Okay. Okay, ma. Okay. Okay. Next class will be on Monday. Okay. Tomorrow we don't have any class. Next class will be on Monday. So we will continue on Monday. Okay. Yeah. Now I wind up the class.